Morning gents, so this is going to be a small video purely because a lot of people have asked me about it. Gas blowbacks in the winter, what do you do? So I'm going to base it off my main platform, which is my Tokyo Marui MWS Mark 18. So for the winter, your first port of call is obviously going to be what gas you run. You're not going to be running your green gas anymore, it's not going to work. Your red gas, meh. Your like V8 gas, which is like a red gas, just a tiny bit more pressure. You're going to want to be running your V12 and your black gas. Like, that's what's going to cope with the cold. But it's not just that. Like, a lot of people go, oh, just run stronger gas. Like your heavy recoil setups with your crazy heavy bolt weights and your buffers that weigh a ton and your bolt carrier groups that are super chuggy heavy recoil ones, they are not going to perform as well in the cold. That's just a fact. Like, it's not me shitting on it, because I have my heavyweight stuff in the summer and it's great. Like, I really enjoy it. The heavy recoil stuff is really cool. But when it gets to winter, if you still want to run a gas blowback, you are going to want to have it perform well and not perform like shit. So you want to lighten the parts up a little bit. So my platform, so I'll go like tip to butt what's in it as it is. So we have the maple leaf barrel, 4UAD hot rubber. We now have the max hop unit in it and adjuster, which is quite possibly the best upgrade I think I've ever had in it. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. Don't know if you can see it on the camera through here. Hold on, I need to pull the bolt back. See in there? Look at that. Little tactile clicks, numbered clicks, so you can tell what it's on. It's currently set to, I think it's setting 4, which I know is perfect for 0.3s, which is my go-to for most. And that is awesome. My bolt carrier group is a Guns Modify lightweight one. On the end of that currently, because it is now cold and we want to lighten parts, we've put the Raven Christ buffer weight on the end, which is a polymer buffer weight. So people are going to go like, oh, isn't that going to be like, it's not going to be very strong. It's polymer. No, it takes a fucking beating. You can take a hammer to a polymer buffer weight. It's not like, you know, like 3D printed resin. It's not just going to crack straight away. I've put mag upon mag upon mag through this with that buffer weight and it's completely fine. It's just a lot lighter. You do lose some recoil from it. You aren't going to get such a hard slap in the back, but it is going to conserve your gas and use the gas for what you want it to, which is pinging a BB out the other end, not blowing a bolt all the way back to you. In the buffer tube, we have a 110% recoil spring, and we are using the Guns Modify polymer buffer, not the heavy chunky metal ones. We're using a lightweight polymer one. At the end of that buffer tube, it is short stroked by about 2 of the Jaeger Precision pucks. You can also use 10Ps if you wish. For me, the 10Ps piss me off because they make a change sound and it just annoys me. Back of that, so externally more now, so Magpul stock. This is one of the newer ones. I prefer this over the CTR. You know, a lot of people like the CTR stocks. I prefer that. I just think it's a lot cleaner, really nice. K2, obviously loads of people run these. These are just a really nice grip, really like those. Optics up for this one currently. Vortex UH1. This is a genuine Vortex UH1. Do not judge me. I just really think it's a fantastic optic and I really wanted one. Behind it, this is just an EOTech 3x replica, because in all honesty, I've had the Vortex 3x, like micro, like one of these. It's good. It's fine. It's just, I can't justify the £300 price tag on it. I don't think they're anything special. They're not, you know, they're fine. This does pretty. I've put them both side by side, and it does pretty much the same thing for what I want it to do. And this is like what, a 60 quid replica, and it's in FDE, which matches, which looks cool. We've got the Engal up top. This, to be honest, is barely ever used. It's got an IR laser on it. It's pretty much used for IR, and that's about it. Surefire Scout light. I like the Scout because it holds 2 of the batteries in it. It's brighter and the throw's a lot better. Under this there is a PTS Sandman Tracer QD suppressor, obviously with a Manta cover at the top of it, and then that's just a PTS So that is the kind of build. So for performance in the cold, I recommend these. So these are the TM Stanags. Out of all of the I've tried a lot of different mags for this platform. Stanags always seem to perform the best. They seem to have the best gas efficiency. They seem to just run really, really well. So currently, I don't think we've got one in there. No, nothing in there. So we do have the double tap set up in the garden from South Coast. That is set up over there, and it is 8 degrees. So it's 8 degrees out here. So 8 degrees, it's starting to get cold. Like it's not the summer anymore, lads. So 8 degrees is pretty nippy. So we're just going to put a couple of shots downrange and just look at how we're faring in this kind of weather with V12 gas and 0.3s. Right, so that was in cold. I'm not going to say it was spamming the trigger, but that was a quick, that was 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way through to 30, 35-ish. I tend to say like 30, 33, 34 in a TM-MWS mag. So that fed and locked back on empty with absolutely no issues at all. Winter build, MWS. I also ran this last year, actually no, beginning of this year, in January. It was January and it was -3. -3. It was cold, boys. It was very cold. There is a video on the channel at the moment which has me actually using it in game at -3, and it was spot on. Couldn't fault it. Like, you don't get that. You don't get that aggressive kick, but you do. If you do want to run a gas blowback all year round, it's not impossible. Loads of people want to say that you can't do it. You can do it. You've just got to put some time into building the rifle fit for the purpose you want it for. So a few people now are going to go, what about full auto? Anyone who uses full auto with a 30 round bloody gas mag is, a little bit of a whopper, to be honest. But. So if we're going to do some bursts with auto, no one's ever going to mag dump a fucking gas mag. But do some bursts. So here we go. Flick it to auto. Lock back on empty. That is how efficient you can make these platforms if you put the work in. Like, you've got to make it fit for what you want to use it for. Obviously, when it comes to summer, this all gets swapped out. This will all get swapped out, and then we'll put back all the heavy parts. But for now, this is a TM-MWS in the winter. It's the 24th of October in the UK. It's getting nippy. Like, it's not particularly pleasant outside. It's quite nice and sunny today, but it is still cold. But I can wholeheartedly say that I will run this all year round and have no issues whatsoever. So if you were on the fence and you're like, I don't want to get a gun that's only going to work for half the year, TM-MWS, upgrade it right, and you've got a platform that you can use all year round and not have to worry. See you on the next one, lads.